Alright, what is up everyone? Phil here, and welcome to my gameplay stream for the day. It is very early. It is actually an hour earlier than I usually stream. This was all done on the fly as a last-minute adjustment. Today is Wednesday, May 25th, 2016. I'm about to explain all of this to you so you know exactly what's going on, why I'm doing this early, what my plans are for today and the rest of the week, because there's a little bit of a schedule shift, okay? But it's a good schedule shift, in my opinion. I think it's something that people are going to really enjoy. So I'm pleased with this. It looks like I'm going to have some extra time this week to do some stuff people have been asking for quite some time. And I got a few things to propose. So today's pre-stream is going to be pretty interesting. Unfortunately, I know we're not going to have a lot of people live on stream today because the stream is an hour early, all over, out of nowhere. Here's the deal. Here's what happened. So, yesterday I played Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutants in Manhattan for around 3.5 hours, and I beat 6 of 9 stages, okay? There's only 3 stages left, the end of the game. Now, on average, it's taken between 20 and 30 minutes to beat each stage. I've actually heard that the final stages are a little bit more challenging, so upwards of, let's say it takes me 45 minutes to beat each stage today, okay? It certainly wouldn't be too time-consuming to the point where, normally I have a 3.5 hour long stream. It's not going to fill the whole stream, and I realized that. So what I want to do is I wanted to beat the game and review it today. But the thing is, I've also been enjoying playing Overwatch all week. I played it 2 days, 2 days. Monday and Tuesday so far. And I want to kind of try to play it at least once every day to try to learn more and keep playing it and, stay in the competitive mode for it. So here's what I was thinking. I was thinking, I'll just do my stream of Turtles. I'll get a head start on the review if I end early, and then the second half of the day I'll finish the review and release it, and then maybe I'll play just a little bit of Overwatch if I have time. But this morning I woke up a little early. I woke up like an hour earlier than I usually do, and I was like, you know what? I actually don't feel groggy or anything. Maybe I'll just get up and I'll see how I feel. So I did. And the bottom line is that I was like, man, you know what? I'm kind of motivated today. I'm actually motivated to work a little early because I'm feeling good. Positive things have been happening all over the place, if you don't know. First of all, this month, yet again, has been, at least for what I can see, has been on pace to be a great month. My months of March and April were both great for my business, and it looks like June may be stacking up to be a great month as well. There seems to be a lot of positivity around myself and my my gameplay content for YouTube. People seem to really be enjoying it recently, and that's good. So I'm feeling good there. And of course, if you haven't heard, excuse me. Sorry, I'm drinking seltzer water. If you haven't heard, my edited content channel, KO Gaming, which I launched earlier this year and had a very slow start, had a video that went viral this past week. My review of Homefront: The Revolution got tons of views on YouTube. As of today, over 330,000. And I have over 12,000 subscribers on the channel now, eager for new stuff. And the cool thing is that I can already tell you that the viewership is going to seep into all the other videos that I put on that channel. Will it be crazy? Like 330,000 views crazy? Absolutely not. But I think I'll at least do pretty decently with the stuff that I put on that channel. Okay? So, I'm motivated to let's go, let's play more games, let's do more edited videos. I'm motivated to produce more. And that's a good thing, right? That's a good thing that I'm now, reinvigorated to jump back into this head first. Not to say that I wasn't before, but it's always cool when you get a little boost like that, a little confidence boost. So, yeah. So today, I woke up a little early, I'm motivated to play, so here's what's going to happen. In a few minutes here, I'm going to start with the conclusion of Mutants in Manhattan. I'm going to finish it on stream. We're going to see how long it takes. I don't know. When I finish, that's going to be it. So if the stream ends early, it's going to end early. And I'm going to take the time to start working on the review. Alright? I hope to release the review, if not this afternoon, later tonight on KO Gaming. I have some great ideas of what to implement in this review. I've been thinking pretty strongly overnight about stuff that I can implement in it to make it a good review. And I think you're going to enjoy it. Alright? So, that's tonight, and then, hopefully, what I'm hoping is because I am getting a head start an hour early, that I can release this review, and maybe later tonight I can actually do another hour or 2 hours of Overwatch, because I've been having a lot of fun with the game, and I want to play it more. So that's my plans for today. Tomorrow, I'm playing Overwatch on stream, and it's actually the first time I'm playing it on my first gameplay stream this week. It's kind of been almost like the backseat game this week. And that's okay. I'm going to be playing it on my main gameplay stream tomorrow, so around 3.5 hours more of Overwatch tomorrow, which is good. And I'm also going to be working on, tomorrow night, hopefully, a video for KO Gaming, by which it will be about some tips on Overwatch, things that I've learned over the course of the week, some cool strategies that I've learned from now playing a variety of characters in the game. In the past 2 days, I've learned a ton of stuff, including some of the characters like Tracer, who I didn't even play in the beta. I started playing with her and learned a ton of stuff, great strategies for different match types. So that's going to be tomorrow. Friday, if you didn't check out my schedule last night on Twitter, you're probably going to like this announcement. This Friday, I'm returning to Super Mario Maker. That's right. The game that was the surprise sleeper hit of 2015. The make-your-own Mario Stages game on the Wii U. I have not played it since, like, the week after launch last year. Because the bottom line is it released in September. It was very popular, and people loved the video footage I did of it. But then I got caught up with all the new releases last year. You know, that was the hardcore gaming season, right? And I never got back to it. With all the other stuff going on. And, you know, the holidays, and then more releases after the holidays. I never got a chance to go back to it. I'm finally going back to it this Friday. So hopefully you will check that out. That'll be a fun live stream. Me seeing all the user-created content in that game from the past, like, 6-7 months, right? Seriously. 6 or 7 months. Should be pretty fun to see what people have done, cooked up with. That's why I held on to the game, by the way. You know, that's why I never traded it in, because I knew that that was a cool game that I could eventually go back to. In fact, well, I'm actually trying to find it. Hold on. I got nervous for a second because I was positive I didn't trade it in, but I just looked at my stack of games and I was like, where is it? And then I realized I put it into my storage bin, you know, because I haven't played it in so long, I put it into storage. So, so yeah, that'll be fun to play that again on Friday. And then this weekend, I'll have some more Overwatch, and I'm probably going to do some Persona 3 this weekend for variety's sake. Next week will be pretty busy. We got Witcher 3 DLC, which apparently is 30 hours long, insanely long. And there's a One Piece game next week. And next week, my indie marathon. If you have not checked my Twitter again this morning, I posted a picture of the status of the voting for my upcoming indie marathon. If you don't know, it's going to be on June 3rd, Friday. And it's going to be a roughly 6 to 7 hour marathon. It's going to start around noonish Pacific time and go to like 7:30ish p.m. Pacific time. And right now, people who pledged to my Patreon in April are nominating, well, they already nominated, excuse me. They're voting on what games will be played in this indie game marathon. Now, the top ones right now are Rocket League and Super Hot. There's a few other games in there that I have no effing clue, seriously, what the hell they are. I've never, hold on, let me pull it up. I don't even know what half these games are. So that just shows how out of touch I am when it comes to these indie games that I don't even recognize it here. Lisa, I have no idea what that is. Stardew Valley, I have no idea what that is. And Enter the Gungeon, I have no idea what that is. But the one that I do know is Salt and Sanctuary. I've heard it's like a 2D side-scrolling Dark Souls almost. So that I kind of get the premise. I understand why people might really like that. So we'll see. Right now in the lead by far is Rocket League. Coming in second is Super Hot. Then there's actually a triple tie between Salt and Sanctuary, Stardew Valley, and Lisa. But we're still very early on. You know, we still got over a week here for people to vote on this marathon. So I'm interested to see what ends up winning. I'll be playing at least 3 or 4 of those games. See, the thing is, I know that's going to take a significant amount of time to understand what these games are. to jump into them. People are saying in the stream chat, Stardew Valley is a farming life sim. It's like an indie game's Harvest Moon. Well, I never played Harvest Moon. Huh. Interesting. Well, we'll see what wins. But yeah, that's coming up next week as well. So lots of stuff coming up in the next 2 weeks. I'm excited for it. You know, I love it when there's new stuff to do. You know, coming up at the right after June, because June has a few pretty big profile new releases as well as E3. So that'll be fun. However, come July, July is like the deadest fucking month, man. Seriously. And there's like no, I right now on my gaming calendar, I don't even have a single game release listed for July. Now I don't know if there are, and you know they've updated and there are games coming out in July, but I might have to make a crazy ass month of me trying to just do stuff that people have wanted to see for a long time. Games like Star Wars: The Old Republic, right? Games like maybe coming this summer, supposedly there's a Batman Arkham Asylum remaster. Maybe I'll do something like that. The summer, since it seems like there's not going to be a lot of new games, may be a time for me to kick up the content on KO Gaming and do a lot more edited style content. Like the countdowns that I told everyone I wanted to do. Like my top 5 best villains of the past console generation. Top 10 best RPGs. Stuff, you know, all these kind of countdowns of my personal selections. That's the kind of stuff I could do. Top 5 most hated bosses in games that I've played. You know, but the thing is, I need time to do it. I haven't had any chance to really work on that stuff because of all the constant game releases this year. So, sorry, my throat. As you can hear, my throat's giving me some trouble today. Yeah, that could be fun for the summer. That could be a lot of fun for the summer, right? So we'll see. We'll see, because I'm going to have to plan what I want to do this summer with all the slow stuff going on. I also have an idea for a pretty cool event this summer. I'm not going to spoil right now, but it's something I've never done before and something that I've wanted to do for a long time. And it's going to take some planning and research, but I think I may do it. We'll see. This may be one of the most interesting summers in a long time. Let's just put it that way. Okay? Let's just put it that way. Alright, the only other thing I want to run by you guys and gals before we get started here is there is a game coming out soon. It's no set release date yet for the United States, okay? But the name of the game is Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, okay? This is a mobile-only, turn-based RPG in the style of classic Final Fantasy games such as Final Fantasy 4 and 6, which are pretty much my 2 favorite RPGs of all time. Okay? This game released in October of 2015 in Japan only, in Japanese. It sold 5 million copies. I just want to repeat that. 5 million copies for a mobile game were purchased. That's crazy. That's like, you know, people wish they could get that kind of sales on a game, right? Can you imagine? You make a game for a mobile device that sells 5 million copies, you'd be rich. So, I'm considering playing this game. All right. Now, it's not out in English yet. You can't play. You can. I believe there was a demo that was released like in Sweden, and a bunch of people found a way to get the demo in English. But you know, it's not available for purchase yet. It is available for pre-registration if you want to get the game. They're supposed to send you like notifications when it comes out. But the pre-registration started last week. So considering that, you know, it's pre-registering, I'm thinking probably this summer it's going to release. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting. Maybe this summer. And honestly, that would be the perfect time for this game because, like I said, there's not a lot going on. So, you know, I'm considering doing a playthrough of it. And I actually do have the HDMI converter thing for my iPad and iPhone. So I would actually be able to capture directly from those devices and play a game if I wanted to. The thing is, there's just never been a game really that's worth covering, in my opinion. So, we'll see. You know, I'm curious. I'm interested in this. I'm curious if people would be interested in seeing me play a mobile game like that, because it is supposed to be a full-fledged, turn-based, traditional Final Fantasy game. But in addition, you know, there's other RPGs that I've been wanting to play for a long time, like Suikoden, or is it Suikoden? I don't know how to pronounce it. I've played like 3 of them, and I never knew how to pronounce them. I've always wanted to play that for YouTube and never had a chance. There's Lost Odyssey, which I own, which I never had a chance to play for YouTube. There's a lot of stuff, a lot of RPGs that I've wanted to play that I never had a chance. Of course, keep in mind, I'm still playing Persona 3. So I gotta get back to that too. There's so much going on. Alright. Enough of me rambling on. I'll do one quick plug, and then we'll get started. Patreon, ladies and gentlemen. Patreon.com/DarksidePhil. At this point, there are only 6 days left to pledge to my Patreon in the month of May. The big event for this month is the multiplayer event, where if you pledge $5, you can participate in multiplayer games with me. In the month of July, there will be an event going on that'll probably span a couple days. Alright. Games include Overwatch, Street Fighter V, Doom, Uncharted 4, and since it looks like I'm going to be getting Rocket League for the Indie Marathon, probably Rocket League, and also possibly Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2. Okay. So, yeah. If you pledge, you can play. But we have to hit the goal. Right now, we're actually, like, I'm not even kidding you, we're like $25 under the goal level for the month. Keep in mind, though, there's always the factor that some people's pledges will get declined and such. So it's uncertain. We're kind of close to almost guaranteeing that this event's going to happen. But 6 days left to pledge. If you've ever wanted to participate in a multiplayer event with me, you wanted it in a more closed environment so it's not chaotic with hundreds of people trying to play and most people not being able to play and then idiots coming in and trolling with fucking, you know, stupid insults and stuff rather than being able to play. You know what I mean? This is your time. This is your chance to participate. So check it out, patreon.com/DarksidePhil. Keep in mind, it's not just about this event. Also, you get personal perks and stuff for your pledges. And as little as $1, I'm telling you, as little as $1 pledge, you get a perk, and it helps me big time. So if you like the daily live streams and the videos I'm putting out, right? You're excited that KO Gaming blew up over the weekend? Well, this is your way to contribute and allow me to keep doing what I'm doing. Alright. That's it, everyone. I'm going to get started with Turtles. Like I said, I'm not surprised we have low viewership today on the stream. I am an hour early. And plus, Ninja Turtles isn't exactly the best game. As you're going to find out in my review later today. Alright, so that is it. Thank you. And let us begin with Ninja Turtles.